Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia, and I'm assembling my other tumbler for the compost, and it is quite an exciting event. Once you finally figure out how to get the legs together, then the fun part is assembling all the different sections. So they got pegs on them, they got holes that the pegs go into, but what's a pain in the ass part is actually not just lining it up, but keeping it together enough to get the screws in. And it's a bolt and nut system, which makes this thing extremely more of a pain in the ass, as you can see. I currently have it on my lap right now, which probably is half of my problem, because this thing just doesn't want to sit. Let's try it on the floor. That's what I did last time. But it's definitely like one of those things that'd be great if you had like another person maybe holding it. I don't know. I think if it was an option for it to come fully assembled, I would have definitely paid the money for it, because it was $79 and 1,000 pieces with 8,000 pounds of hardware. So definitely, if it was like an option for like $150 fully assembled, coming in a big box and pay $14 in shipping, I would have definitely done that for the second one. Instead, I got two of them over here. I got one I built, and this is the second one. I got to line up the peg holes in 8 million different spots. So I did the bottom and the top, which kind of looks a little funky, but that's just so I can keep it together, and I didn't tighten it down. Let's keep it together for now. Put that in there, and then another nut, bolt and nut, put that through here. Actually start screwing them now. And this is yet not the hard part. The hard part comes to when you got to put on the other side. So right now we got one side of the barrel, and we got to put the other side on. The other side you have to like line it up with all the pegs just the right way, and then you got to reach all the way inside with your arm, which my arm doesn't reach, and actually get to the inside to get some of the final sections of hardware actually attached to it. Because the way I'm doing this one is I'm not putting that center divider. I want a full, true 43-gallon drum. And the problem with this screwdriver they supply is a little magnetic, which has its pros and cons to it. And the biggest con is when you're trying to just line it up blindly and then put the nut on and then go back and forth like this, it'll pull the bolt out. Okay, it's all there. One more to go, which is over here. But once it's fully assembled, I would have to say, even without the center divider, which I think it's either a mix of separating it or even for structural purposes, I didn't see a need for it. What I was kind of surprised is that there's no bearing setup on it. So the rod that runs straight through on the either side, there's no bearing to really protect the plastic. So it's a lot of weight on that plastic, so that's where I think the centerpiece really comes into play. I'd say I leave it up to everybody else if they don't want to put it on there. I didn't do it because I didn't think it needed it. I haven't seen a use for it being on there yet, but there is a reason why they designed it with it, and me going against their design obviously voids anything that goes wrong with this. So if something was to happen or it falls apart, I'm not going to be on there screaming that, oh, this company made a piece of shit. Just, I didn't fully assemble it, and it's on me, not them. But I filled the other one up full of nice, hot and heavy material, and I didn't have any repercussions from it yet. And I've turned it twice. I'm going to turn it today once I'm done with this one, because it's just about time to get the plants outside, which I'm excited for. So guys, stay tuned, like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this because this is going to take a while. But stay tuned, more videos come, and hopefully my special plants will arrive today. I'm excited. That's why I'm trying to get this done now.